So today we're going to look at saddling a young horse. Common theme, but that's primarily what I do is work with a lot of young horses. The first thing I'm going to do is put a little soft cotton rope up in the flank. And you can see that horse is having a little bit of a reaction to that, and that's okay. If they can tolerate the soft cotton rope in the flank, which is a very sensitive area, the broad cinch won't be too big of an issue for them. You never want to pull that rope real hard. You just want to apply a little bit of pressure because, yeah, that would get kind of irksome, and I don't blame a horse for kicking out. My big goal is not to not have them kick out, but to have them move comfortably away from the impetus to drive forward. So as that horse gets going along here and lining out pretty good, I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll move forward. But you can see I got a lot of slack in there, and the whole goal is just to get that horse traveling and going forward comfortably. When she starts to settle down, get more relaxed in her movements, that's when we'll go ahead and slap a saddle on her. A lot of folks will, bring the pad up and kind of make a production out of it. I just like to throw it on there, toss the saddle on them like they've had it done every day of their life. When I go to saddle, I just toss my pads on there and throw the saddle on as well. Generally, if you've done a lot of desensitizing with a horse, there's no need to really make a separate issue of introducing the saddle. The goal I want to do here is just get that horse to follow around and just give its hips a little bit. You'll notice that she tended to pivot on the back end as opposed to moving her front end around. So I want to get that obviously going pretty good before I ask her to line out. Then as she goes along, I'll just trot her out one way, then just ask her to turn and trot out the other way. That's generally where a lot of horses will have problems if they're going to get tight and kind of bothered with the saddle, is when we A, pick up speed, and B, when we change direction. So we don't really want to do a lot of fast or quick turns until the horse is really comfortable. And once they are, it's totally fine to encourage speed and encourage turns. We'll just let her lope around here. And then once that horse is moving along pretty good, I'll just toss a nice soft hula hand on there and just reel her in and go ahead and give her some love and unsaddle her. So that's kind of how I like to see a young horse go, really uneventful.